Hello everyone and welcome to my first cabinet collection video. If you haven't guessed already, it is the Thundercats. And before I get started, there was only two participants in my guess which collection is going to be in the cabinet, which is Count Stankus and Bionic Turtle. The links to their channels are down below. Check them out. Couple of great guys. And now let's get on with the collection. Alright, Thundercats started out as a cartoon. It ran for 3 years and it was probably one of my favorite cartoons. But the toys also came out in 1985 by LJN, and then later, I think it was 2011, where the new cartoon came out and Bandai picked up the toy line. And then there was also Mattel that did the new like Motu classic style. But here is my collection. Start off with one of my favorite pieces here, which is the vintage Mum-Ra's playset. The eyes glow in the dark, and so do the teeth. And then this opens to reveal Mum-Ra inside, but I have my Mum-Ra's in the case. So this, I wish I had Cat Slayer, but I do not. Alright, here is my Thundercats collection. I don't have everything. I still need quite a bit. Open the cabinet door here. Alright, let me start off with the top shelf here, where all my villains are. And wherever you see a double, it is not a double, it is actually a different variant. Mostly one of them has a hard head and the other has like a soft head. There's my driller, which I am missing his bottom drill parts, but just to have that, I am happy. There's my Mum-Ra's, or the mummy Mum-Ra's anyway. There's Mum-Mutt, Safari Joe, Groon the Destroyer, Ritaro. There's one of my berserkers. It's the Astral Moat Monster. Mum-Ra, Mongor, who's one of my favorites. Jackal Man, two different variants of Slive. So let me see if you can, what you can see, like his face, the colors are different. It's like this one is a more vibrant green, and this one is a duller, like pea green almost. Let me see. And there's my other berserkers back there. And there's my villains. I know I still need some. Well, there's Monkeyans. I actually don't think he's a variant, but I just love Monkeyan, so I had to have two for my army. But I know I still need quite a few of the villains. But here is my good guys and knockoff shelf. So let me start out with the actual figures. There's the red-haired version of Lion-O. I still need the orange-haired version. There is Hachiman. There's two different variants of the older Tigra. I still need the young one. There's Panthro, Snarf, Wily Kit, Wily Cat. The two versions of Wily Kit and Wily Cat that actually came with Tigra and Chitara there. There's Pumira and Walrus Man. I know I'm still missing quite a few of the good guys, but I think I have a pretty healthy collection of them so far. There is the Pencil Topper Snarf, a bunch of the minis, two Monkeys, two Jackalmans, two different sizes of Mumra, two different sizes of Slithe, Screwing the Destroyer back there, a couple different versions of Lion-O. There's another Mumra, there's a couple Panthros, a couple more Lion-Os. And these two here are prototypes, Lion-O and Mumra, and also Monkeyin. Then there's some bootlegs. I love myself some bootlegs. Screwing the Destroyer. There's a Mumra on a He-Man body. And this is actually from a Motu knockoff line. I think it's translated Heroes of Tomorrow, like Guerreros of Mañana, if I pronounced that right. But I put him in here because he's pretty much built off of a Slithe body. And this one, still, I've got to show you the package art. If I can just pull him out of the case. This one's Thundercats Villanos. Love this artwork. Crazy villains. It's like I don't know who that guy is, but it's obviously Jackalman, Monkeyin, Slithe, Mumra, and Vulture Man. But this one's based off of Rataro with a Monkeyin body, I believe. Does he have any more weapons behind him? He's got like a long wavy sword and some kind of weird axe that looks like it might be a mold of Dungeons and Dragons, maybe. I'm not sure. But then, let's see, there's my triplets of Vulture Man. It's a Vulture Man with a Lion-O body. And then there's two different Vulture Men with He-Man bodies. There's a Monkeyin. There's a Lion-O, Chitara, Tigra. I mean, just look at that Tigra face. Panthro. Most of those are on He-Man bodies, but the Tigra isn't. So there's my knockoffs, prototypes, or not knockoffs, bootlegs, prototypes, and actual figures and minis. And down here are the Bandai figures here, or what I have of them anyway. And then there's a couple classics of the Bandai classics with Lion-O and Tigra. There's Panthro, Mumra. I think that's Lizor, something. He came with a vehicle. Can't remember his name. Here's the invisible Tigra. And there's Tigra. I can't remember this guy's name, but he's awesome. It's probably my favorite figure from the line besides Groon. There's the Mummy Mumra. There's a Wily Kit. It's one of these little minifigure Panthros and Lion-Os. There's a Lion-O. There's Groon the Destroyer right there. Came with that awesome little bat, spiked bat. There's a Lion-O in the vehicle back there. Thunder Tank with Snarf. Jatara, Wily Kit. I also have Mumra's vehicle, but that's mint in box, packed away in a bin somewhere. And I also have like a Sword of Omens and another Sword of Omens with the glove, the cat hand glove. But there's still mint on in package, packed away in a bin somewhere. And like I said, my collection is not complete yet. I would really, from this line anyway, I'd like to get the Panthro where he got his arms ripped off and he got new mechanical arms. I really want that figure. That figure looks cool. The mini version and the big version. I would love to complete my vintage line. That's one of my goals. I know some of the figures are very hard to find. And I used to have the Stinger mint on card, but I actually sold it to somebody in Brazil for a lot of money, so I'm always on the hunt for a loose one of those, but you can never find them with the wings. But one of these days I will have like Linkso and Bengali and all those guys. But until then, I think I have a pretty good collection of them so far. But wait a minute, you thought I was done, didn't you? Let me just put this guy back up here and I'll show you the last little bit of my collection. But that is what's in the fit in the case. And let me, not a bad little collection, but let me go over here and you can see that I have these awesome Mexican blow mold bootlegs and this Bandai Lion-O armor, big mechanical suit armor, which is awesome, with the exclusive gold Lion-O in there. I love that one. But I took the batteries out. I learned from Vampire, which I should have learned before that, but he mentioned he takes all the batteries out of his figures so they won't leak. And I was like, that's actually a good idea. So I started doing that myself. But then there's the big blow mold of Panthro, the blow mold of Mumra, and the blow mold of Slithe. Which this Mumra is awesome. Which this cloak did not go to him, but I thought it looked really good on him, so I put it there. But it comes with a little wavy knife. These things are amazing. Haven't seen any others come out yet, but I've got the ones. I know I've seen different painted versions of Slithe, but as far as I know, the one I got is the most paint apt that I've seen. And I've never seen another Panthro come up, or Mumra. So I'm super happy to have found those. And if there are any others out there, I'm always on the hunt. But there you go, my friends. There is my first cabinet collection. Let me know your thoughts and give me ideas for next month's collection, because this will be a monthly thing since my collection is now in all these bins up here. And then again, I have mint in box stuff there, and I still have all my bigger toys. I brought up some more bins of big figures and monsters and things that need to be washed. This is all like the line waiting to be washed. There's more mint in box figures that I brought up. And then there's still tons of stuff downstairs, so let me know what you would like to see, and I will see what I will come up with next. Thanks so much for watching, and until then, my friends, peace.